I started the match of a grand challenge by facing an Asian guy. He was a very polite person and wished me good luck. However, I decided to flex my dragon emote to make him jealous. I placed an Ice Spirit as my first move, unlike him who started a Sparky push. I responded with a Hog Rider on the opposite lane not to let him build up elixir to create a push to destroy my right tower. He decided to place the Hunter and stopped the Hog Rider from getting more than one hit. I knew I had enough elixir to defend everything, so I placed an Ice Golem at the back to secure the tower. After that I decided to split my skeletons in order to slow down everything. As I placed my Musketeer in order to defend the Hunter, he reinforced his Sparky by placing the Goblin Giant. I let the Goblin Giant get a couple of hits on the tower by misplacing my cannon. I reinforced my Lock defense by putting two 1 elixir cards on the Sparky. He defended my Musketeer by placing the Dark Prince, and now I had to deal with the counter push. By now I was at 1 elixir disadvantage, but he still decided to leak it. He didn't have a clue what to do, so he just cycled his Barbarian Barrel. In order to kill my Musketeer, he put a defensive Sparky on the back. I did the exact same thing that I did at the beginning of the match by placing the Hog Rider to pressure, but this time I was ready for the Hunter and did a pre-shot with my Fireball. The Hog Rider was going to get 3 hits on the tower, but he got shot in the face by the giant Snowball. I placed my 1 elixir cards on the top of the Sparky, and they were just able to destroy him, before he was able to destroy the tower. Because his Hunter was out of cycle, I decided to pressure with the Ice Golem and the Hog Rider. But I still decided to pre-shot the Fireball because he hasn't revealed 2 of his cards yet. Now I had to deal with the Dark Prince and the giant push on the right side. I focused on the right tower push, and unfortunately the Dark Prince got so many hits. After I started a counter push, he revealed his last card, which was the Lightning, but luckily for me, he missed it. After he defended my successful counter push, I had 20 seconds to defend his pushes and prevent any of my towers to take damage. I slowed his Dark Prince down, and luckily for me, his giant Snowball didn't touch my tower. Soon I realized that the Musketeer is enough to defend both the Dark Prince and the giant Goblin. At the end I decided to throw as many things as I can to slow down the Goblin Giant and not let him take the tower.